Hi friends, welcome back to my studio. I'm Katie and today we are doing a Q2 flip through of my decorative planner. So that's April, May, and June. If you're curious to see previous flip throughs, I will post links to them below. I do them every quarter. And if you would like to understand more about the mentality that goes into this planner, why I'm like skipping pages in between because I don't plan on neighboring pages, all of that information. I also do an update on every quarter, and I just posted the one for how I felt about these 3 months. So I will post a link to that as well if you're interested. The last thing is that there are plan with me's for a lot of these spreads, and I will post the playlist of those as well. So if you want all the details, I usually put the links to pretty much everything in those descriptions, and so then today we can kind of just flip through them and enjoy. So this is a Planners Anonymous spread using the digital kits. I made like essentially my own weekly kit with them, and then I like stashed it away for a day I needed it, and that was this week. So I had these ready, and I love the like mustard color and the pink and the green together. These are Girl Boss Anna overlay tapes, which I use a lot in my planner these last 3 months. And it was a really cute spread, lots of adorable animals. This one there's definitely a plan with me for, and like another video about technique, because this is all stamps and I know that it can be intimidating to stamp, so I have some tips and recommendations for how to make stamping as like unscary as possible and how to know that you're going to get like good results every time. So I'll make sure to post that, but I think it turned out great. They're mostly colored in with Crayola Super Tips, and there's a bunch of fun techniques like masking, like mirror, stamping, a lot of cool things in here. I highly recommend it. In April, my goal was to use my stamping inks as much as possible, so this is a really different take. This is like brown craft paper, and then these are stamped for like as a dashboard layout, and then this is a piece of Planners Anonymous paper to kind of connect the two. This might have been Easter, yeah, it was. So my Easter spread. And again, trying to use my stamping inks. This is using the gel press to make backgrounds. I don't know if you can see if it'll focus, but there's like water droplet textures and stuff on the background. It's not like a flat color. So that's on the background. And then this is a weekly kit from Planners Anonymous. I believe this one is Blossom. It was perfect for the fact that the cherry trees were in season, like in bloom this week. And these weekly kits are really great for when I need to put something together pretty quickly, which I did because I spent a bunch of time on the background. Then in May, I decided to switch to blackout for a little while. This is the Lights Planner Action Blackout 5mm grid in silver, which has kind of lighter lines than the white. They show up really strong here on camera, it looks like, but they're fairly subtle in person. And this is a tangled spread using some Happy Planner stickers. And I just love the purple on here. These are some Let's Plan It sticker kit, and I love how like these colors just pop on the black. It's a lot of fun. Really love that. These are paint pens that I use there that show up really nice on the black. And then I wanted to transition out of blackout, but I hate wasting a page, so I try not to like crank and plan them. So this is another kind of dashboard style layout. I had intended to write here if I had more things, but I really didn't need anything. So I just tore a piece of this 12 by 12 scrap of paper and put a chunk here to kind of connect the two, and then tried to multiple colors across. I think it turned out really, really nice. And I love the gold days of the week on here. This one's another Planners Anonymous weekly kit. This one is Planner Babe. And again, they go together really fast. I was working on a collection for my website actually, I don't know that I mentioned these. Most of these layouts are the Katie layout, which is a layout I designed for myself in the B6 wide size, although I've got a bunch of different versions. And so the whole printable collection I was working on, it came out in June, but I was deeply working on it here in May. And so I needed some of my spreads to come together fast. And so this was great. And I love how these washi strip stickers fit perfectly in these boxes. And then a little more Planners Anonymous. Again, this one's books. This is chapter 3. And this is the washi tape from the kit. I love these washi tapes that have the white around the edges, and so it can just blend straight in. And then this is kind of the beginning of me getting into fountain pens in my planner. I bought them a couple weeks before this, but I think this is kind of one of the inaugural attempts, and so I have these dates written with my vintage fountain pen, which was really fun. I have a video I'm planning on filming really soon about how to make a planner fountain pen friendly, how to adapt what you already have, why even if you're not using fountain pens, you might want some of those techniques so that other stuff doesn't bleed through. I'm really excited about that video. I just haven't had an opening in my schedule yet for it. Speaking of fountain pens, here's where things get a little more involved. So at this point, my collection had launched, and part of what was in it were these 31 journaling prompt layouts. And so this particular layout is a little small for both journaling and planning, but I think it would work great as just a journal or as just a planner. And I have both options available on my website. I'll have a link to my website below and how you can get 20% off your total order. But I really enjoyed, focus, here we go. I really enjoyed using the inks and really focusing on that in this spread. So these are Happy Planner stickers from Plant Mama, some Girl Boss Anna overlay tapes, and then my fountain pens on fountain pen friendly paper. This is the Cosmo Air Snow paper, which I really like for printing my layouts directly on and then just writing with my fountain pens. This week I was celebrating my 5th wedding anniversary and the beginning of strawberry season, which is my favorite time here in Michigan. And so this is a Planners Anonymous kit. This was the Sweet Art kit, which is mostly about baked goods and stuff. You can see some of that, but it has a strong theme of strawberries and strawberry flowers as well. And so I thought that was a fun thing to use for this week. I'd gone to the farmer's market and bought 2 big quarts of strawberries and just stuffed them in my face. It was delightful, and this spread makes me really happy. This spread is very similar. This is the Planners Anonymous Dream Chaser kit, but I used this same clear sticker. I have one of these in each of the sticker books these days, and dividing it down the edge looks really nice, and then some other clear stickers here. And then again, this is fountain pen friendly, so you can see I got to use my purple and this gray purple in my flex pen, which is really fun. So this was kind of a rough week, but the spread was really nice. And then to kind of cope with how things had been going, I had to take a break, stay away from social media for a little while, and so I did a lot of playing video games, including this video game called Planet Zoo, where you get to kind of design your own simulation zoo. And so I used these really cute stickers from Michael's recollection book. And then again, fountain pens, some washi tape. This blended thread fabric with the shading on the letters is like why I'm into fountain pens. It's just so much fun. I love the effect. I love being able to pick exactly the right color. I'm just a huge fan, and I'm enjoying myself immensely. So that's the end of the quarter. I'll give you a little sneak peek for what I'm using this week. Again, fountain pens, this mint color, so cute. And then I printed out these digital stickers from Planning with Kay. Really bright, really joyful. I love how this turned out. So I'm still in the middle of it, obviously, but it's been really fun. So I hope you enjoyed this flip through of my Q2 planner. If you'd like to see any of the spreads I have planned with me, as I said, there'll be a playlist down below that you can click on. If you want to see future plan with me's, you can hit the subscribe button and follow along. I post them most Sundays. And if you want to help the algorithm, let me know that you liked this video. Hit the like button. I really appreciate it. It's nice to not feel like I'm just talking into the void sometimes. Anyway, I hope that you've had a wonderful few months in your planner, and here's to many more. Bye, friends.